trademark stolen on Amazon? Don't let it slide. I'll show you exactly how to report it in today's video. So you can see one of our clients, they have that trademark Hickaway. They also have other trademarks that aren't in their brand name, but they're also brand registered. And if anybody has those trademarks, our job is to remove them from Amazon. You can see we already have a few successful removements, right? This is actually via Amazon Brand Registry. And there's two ways to remove products on Amazon. There's multiple ways, more than two, but I'm gonna show you the two main ways. And the first way is going to be going into your account. And when you're in account, you're going to go into Performance, Account Health, and then you're going to click Report Abuse of Amazon's Policies. Once you're here, you're simply going to do intellectual property or any other violation that you want, and then you're going to go through the public notice form and then prove to Amazon that they're violating your trademark. Make sure that you have a valid trademark. Make sure you have everything that showcases that you own the trademark, right? You should have that trademark certificate. Make sure you do a purchase if possible. If needed, you can do a purchase of the competitor's product, wait for it to be delivered, and tell Amazon that you actually did a purchase, and yes, it does violate your trademark. They have the trademark on the packaging, take photos, stuff like that. This way is the slowest way, but it does work. Now, the fastest way is going to be via Amazon Brand Registry. Now, to get Amazon Brand Registry, you're gonna go to brandregistry.amazon.com. You're gonna sign in with the same exact email and password as your Seller Central account. If it doesn't work, click Create Account, and I recommend to use just the same exact email and password as your Seller Central account. Once you're in Brand Registry, you're gonna click Enroll a Brand. What this means is you need to enroll your trademark into Brand Registry. So you do need a trademark. Enroll your trademark into Brand Registry, then you can go to Protect and then report a violation. Once you do this, you're gonna type in the ASIN. So let's say this product is violating our product. Put in that ASIN, and then you can report the entire listing. You can just report one image. Maybe it's just one image that's an issue, but usually you're gonna want the entire listing completely kicked down, right? But if it's your listing, then you don't want to report the entire listing. You just want to report that one seller. So it's up to you. Do you want to report a reseller? Do you want to report an image? Do you want to report the entire listing? Completely up to you. Then you're going to do trademark infringement, right? Now you can do the product's counterfeit. The product or its packaging has my trademark on it. Remember, if you do this option, you need to make sure that you actually did a test buy. Or if they're using the product using your trademark in the title, the product images, the product description, you can report this as well without a test buy. A test buy does hurt their seller metrics more. So if you do a test buy, you wait for it to be delivered and then you report them, there's a higher chance that they're going to be suspended from Amazon. Or if you simply put that it's a counterfeit, right? But test buys always work better. That's my pro tip right here. But let's say you're doing this and then you're going to report it. You're going to report the brand name, maybe it's a design mark, and then you're going to go through everything that you have on the trademark. This should all be on the USPTO.gov's website, which is the website that actually where you go to file the trademark. Once you provide all that information, then you're just going to prove and say, hey, they're using our trademark in the title. We did a test order, or maybe you didn't do a test order. So they say exactly what to say it's a violation of your intellectual property rights and it's against the law. Please remove them from Amazon. Once you do that, you're going to submit it. And then what you're going to do is go to monitor submission history and you're going to monitor it. Sometimes Amazon takes 5 days to actually review your request. Once it's approved and it says approved, then they're going to be kicked off. If it's not approved, maybe you filled something out wrong and you can check your email and then it'll explain why it's not approved. But these are the steps on how to get people kicked off of Amazon for violating your trademark. Now, there are some other unethical ways to get people kicked off, but I'm not going to be going over those in today's video. Those are like last resort where you kind of contact Amazon as a buyer and make crazy claims. We don't want to do that unless it's last resort and unless they're doing loopholes to get around your trademark violation. But that's it for today's video. Have you ever dealt with trademark infringement on Amazon? Share your story below and let me know in the comments. If you learned something new, drop a like, and if you're an Amazon seller, I highly recommend subscribing to our channel because we're giving away great content that's going to help you in your Amazon journey. And of course, if you need help increasing sales, anything mentioned in this video, or just help selling on Amazon, contact EHP Consulting Group. The link is right in the description to contact us. Also, one of our most popular services is our full Amazon account management service. Not only are we going to be monitoring all your competitors and your listing for hijackers and removing them, but we're also going to be managing your inventory, your design, your SEO, your customer service, your advertising, and more to make sure your sales increase. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group, and I'm signing out.